Pathfinder, the organic life on Havarl has begun to stabilize.
Hooray!
It appears the vault is performing biological repairs.
Stupendous.
Imagine what we'll see here in a few years.
The sun, maybe? A sun? Any sort of light source? More stuff to do. We have to go back to Kieran Dals and Kier her Dals or something. I don't know. That sounded like it needs the Law and Order sound.
An alien, able to use Remnant. Never thought I'd see such a thing.
My aunt had a Remnant artifact she learned to open and close. But it took her many, many years to achieve it. And she was never able to do it reliably. It took a great deal of concentration. And she couldn't explain how she was doing it.
Hi there, let me complete this pentagon of awesome or something.
Pathfinder Ryder, you have done something remarkable here today.
Succeeded where Zorai failed.
Esmus? What are you doing down here?
Renewing old bonds. Talking to you was enlightening. I saw an alien working for us when we had given up. We have isolated ourselves for too long. Perhaps there is a balance we can find.
We all need to find balance, I think.
Hold on, is everybody here for me or something?
Apparently, I just walked into a party.
I've learned a lot in a short time. The Rokar wants simple solutions, but nothing is ever simple or certain, is it? I wish those that were killed could have realized this. But after everything I've seen, I have to hope that they aren't lost forever.
This curious memory transfer.
Reincarnation.
Whatever it might be, I aim to devote resources to studying it. Maybe one day we'll find the truth buried deep within our superstitions.
That sounds great, but more importantly, how's the planet doing in the 8 minutes since I fixed it?
What do your projections say? Is Havarl going to be safe?
We've already seen improvements. They're small, but statistically significant.
Mm-hmm.
In time, the planet will heal. There is some space here at Dar Pelev, and we'll need extra hands to monitor Havarl's situation. Will you extend an invitation to your people? We'd welcome anyone who can help.
I'll pass it along.
Then I'll leave you. I have some numbers to analyze. Can you believe it? For the first time in years, they excite me.
Okay, so finally someone has actually invited us to drop a colony. Great! We'll totally do that. Hi, Luge.
What?
Is everything all right? You seem distressed.
Would you like a reward for that astute observation?
Yes.
You're that alien visitor that came to Aya asking about our vault.
You've heard of me.
Who hasn't? When strange new species turn up, reports spread fast. After the Ket, you can't be too careful.
Reasonable.
Luge Anson, historian with the Repository of History, Aya.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, if there's nothing you need, could you go away? I'm busy trying to get transport off this cursed planet.
Okay. Tell me why, though.
Why did you come here from Aya?
Kieran's team found some remnant relics while digging around the old ruins. I was sent to collect them for the repository. It shouldn't have taken more than a day. But things never go according to schedule, do they?
Okay.
You mentioned Remnant ruins. Are there lots of Remnant here?
We've seen nothing
Yes.
but Remnant.
If you've been out in the jungle, you might have seen some of it. We think the ruins were part of a vast remnant complex. We've seen evidence of hallways that wound through the area, both above and below the ground. Generations ago, our people took shelter in what we found here. That's how Pelev was established.
Were there no hostile Remnant machines?
None, according to the histories. We found artifacts, of course. Bits of things that we could study. But they say it was like moving into an empty home.
You don't seem to like Havarl very much.
Havarl's other regions suit me just fine. But here... oh no. I don't do well in this fierce wilderness. You think these shelters keep you safe? They don't. Woke up this morning and found a thorny vine wormed its way into my bunk. I'm stranded here because a branch pierced my shuttle's power core.
So what this man is saying is that he woke up this morning, found himself a vine. I'll stop.
I won't bother you further.
Very well. Watch out for plants while you're out there. Vicious things.
Good to see you again, Pathfinder.
Mithrava and the Sages. Tell me more about that.
We don't know much. They limit their interactions with everyone else. Even when they need to trade, they say very little. They think that by keeping apart from us, they'll preserve the integrity of their legends.
Before you got caught in that stasis field, Kieran says you were studying the monolith. What did you learn?
There's a vault here. When the Scourge hit, it took down some functionality. But now that all monoliths are active and the vault reset, Havarl's problems should come to an end.
Convenient.
We can speak more later.
I'll be here.
Oh, Amerd, you're like the very last quest on this planet.
Did you find anything about my sister?
Your sister was moved across Havarl. This data drive should have the specifics.
Thank you. With all this information, I could see Amara again. But the thought of leaving frightens me. This is my home. If I leave, I abandon my duties. What if I never get to come home again?
Everyone gets scared. It passes. Amara's your sister.
And home is often a person, and not a place. I will swallow my fear. Thank you for this. For helping an old man.
Okay. I know they said he was ill, but I didn't realize he was old. Probably because every single character model looks exactly the same. It's been a problem with the series, really. It's difficult for Mass Effect to... Mass Effect doesn't really know how to portray age in any species other than humans and kind of the Asari. Like, if you know what you're looking for and the game remembers to do it, you can tell an Asari matriarch apart from a very young Asari, right? And through voice acting and, plotting and characterization and such, you can figure out which Turians are young and which Turians are old. But you can't really do that from looking at them, can you? It's just a thing. Anyway, back to the Tempest, I think.
Gil's been asking if you can come by.
Go see Gil. Got it. Well, first I want to talk to you, Callow. How are you doing?
The hell you did? You can't just undo 10 hours of work.
I had to. Your revamp risks power imbalance between decks, something we solved back home.
It's twice as efficient. Just because it doesn't match your sainted specs.
And now it does. As you say, deal with it.
Callow.
I know, just please don't let this distract you.
I mean, I'm kind of on Callow's side here. It sounds like Gil wanted to overclock the thing, and Callow doesn't want the thing to explode. I'm on the side of don't let the thing explode. How are those jokes coming, Sam?
Hello, Sarah.
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
What is green with red toenails?
No idea. What is green with red toenails, Sam?
A Krogan masquerading as a cherry tree.
It's pretty bad.
There's always more to say and to learn, isn't there?
That's true.
Can I ask you a few more questions?
Of course. If I can answer them, I will.
Do Angara plan their futures? Do you dream about what you want to accomplish?
You put plan and dream in the same question.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You meant to do that. Angara thirst for now. We don't strive to make the future better. We strive because the present is lacking.
I see.
Can you tell me about your family? Assuming you have one.
Sit down. This will take time. Is someone bringing us snacks and drinks?
Whoa, your family's that big?
I have one true mother, Sahuna, and more than 5 additional mothers, and many, many, many siblings, and cousins, all raised together. Our families constantly change and evolve. Relationships come and they go. My father is gone, taken, or killed by the Ket. We never found his body.
I'm sorry about that, Jal. I understand. I just lost my dad.
Something in common between aliens, then. We are fatherless, yet we fight on.
Dads are overrated.
Anything else you want to ask?
Did you always want to be a fighter? Did you study anything particular in school?
No. I don't like to talk about it. But I'm not a fighter. Not really. The Ket occupation creates chaos. So our education is chaotic. I'm not really anything. But that's an excuse. The truth is, I don't know what I want yet for my life. At my age, I hope being here will inspire me.
So Jal is majoring in interdisciplinary studies. Got it.
Well, enough about that. I'll see you later, Jal.
Stay strong and clear.
Hi, Liam. To be honest, if this game had more characters, I would have given up on you by now, but there are only like 4, so we might as well talk to you.
Pathfinder. Sorry if things got strange last time we talked.
I literally don't remember it, buddy.
I told about all that. It felt really good.
Anything I can do for my team, Liam.
Stuff like that goes above and beyond Pathfinder. At least I hope so. Anyway, made me think we should do more just out and about. Off ship. Like the market on Aya. I've got some contacts and some things I'd like your eyes on. But mostly, it's a day out. Something familiar. Turns out I need that.
Okay.
Hey, kid.
Now that we've been digging, it's clear you were right about Spender.
Guy like that'll do anything to get ahead. Just wonder how far he went.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Hey there.
Hey yourself.
Question for you.
Shoot.
When all this craziness is over, you think you'll have kids?
Random.
Where the heck's that coming from?
Jill, the best friend I mentioned while you and Sam were cheating at poker. She's starting the initiative's first repopulation effort at Prodromos. It's all she can talk about. It got me thinking. At the end of the day, this whole thing, the Andromeda initiative, we're basically here to spawn.
I mean, yeah.
Took you this long to figure that out?
I told you, I didn't really think this thing through. But nothing we do here really matters unless we survive. Jill's right. At some point soon, we better get busy making babies.
True enough.
Who knew this thing was just a glorified dating service?
Hmm.
The biological imperative is kind of a bummer.
Yeah, it's not great.
So, you want to have a child of your own?
I don't know. That's never been a thing for me. You know me. Whatever my gut says in the moment, I do, and I don't look back. My mum says that's how my dad was. I wouldn't know. His gut moved on before I was born.
I had no idea. That must have been hard.
Hey, I turned out all right. He did his part, brought me into the world. Maybe that's enough. Thanks for talking, Ryder.
Ryder, exaltation? I never imagined we were fighting Angara.
Yeah, that's kind of shitty.
It kills me to think about it.
We have to stop the Archon, whatever he's up to. The more we learn, the more I realize how much bigger than me this all is. It's humbling.
Yeah, it's not great.
Is there more about Kalinda you want to share?
Back home, she was upper crust. An ambassador, respected, living the high life, but miserable. Not built for royalty, she said. With her position, the initiative sought her out as a first contact specialist. First wave out of stasis. Kalinda was the one who got me thawed out early. I'm still grateful for that. But things went south soon. She hurt me. Pretty badly.
What happened?
Oh, let's not drum up that sob story. It's all water under the bridge.
No, drum.
I have to admit, when you invited me to your apartment, I thought you might be luring me there for something else.
You thought, or you hoped?
I might have been hoping.
That hope had crossed my mind as well. If Kalinda hadn't intruded, who knows what might have happened.
Vetra is right there. Let's be honest, that's not going to stop PB. Anyway, bye.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Okay, now we're going to take 1, 2, 3 steps and talk to Vetra.
I thought I hated the Ket before. Then we learned about exaltation. I can't even begin to imagine how Jal feels about this.
I was curious about you and Sid, being on your own from such a young age.
Yeah, I really wouldn't recommend it.
How did he keep you and your sister afloat?
I was barely more than a kid myself, so lots of unskilled work, construction jobs. No one else would do the dangerous stuff, so I would, being up high, crawling under things. I could shoot a gun, so eventually I moved into smuggling. Even more dangerous, but lucrative. We were never rich, but we got to comfortable.
Where was home? Palaven?
No, we'd already left Palaven by then. Whatever our dad was involved in meant we weren't welcome there. I hadn't even gone to boot camp yet. Sid was barely a year old. We eventually settled in a mining colony in the Minos wasteland. 2 years later, our dad was gone.
Where was your mother in all this?
Back on Palaven, I suppose. She was an awful person. All she cared about was climbing the ranks. She and my dad fought all the time. I think at the end they hated each other. When things were really tough, I thought about going back. But she wouldn't have accepted us. Whatever my dad did destroyed any chance of that.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
No, I don't. You move around the ship like all the time. It was something. It's cute and interesting that people move around the ship, but that means I don't know where to find you. Cora's thing is on Eos. We're going to Hidaria. Sure, let's do that. Man, there's a lot of waiting when you want to get from one place to another. Awful lot. Nope. Immediate
Back where
cutscene.
we really started. What's new on our first home?
The Ket still maintain a presence. Skirmishes are frequent, and travel requires caution.
They never learn. What else?
The atmosphere continues to clear, but radioactive hazards pool in some areas. Study is ongoing. And Remnant remain active on the surface, but also as detected by seismic readings.
Point of contact for all this?
Your people, Pathfinder. Prodromos is expanding, with all the trials and discovery that building an outpost represents.
Grounded in research.
Yeah!
All about newly accessible Eos is from their work.
Well, let's make sure it gets the attention it deserves.
Okay, so Eos got one of those planet introduction video things. Awesome. We launched a bunch of early drones for recon and specimen recovery. Hostile environment caused a lot of them to malfunction. Okay, so go find the drones. Got it.
Hey, Pathfinder. Figured you might know how the militia's doing. Do they need people? I was in the Alliance reserves. With everything going on, I feel like I should go back to the Nexus and help.
Why do you want to leave?
Every colonist is doing important work right now. Help on Eos.
Okay. Thanks anyway. Good luck out there.
Okay.
Hello, Kim Connor. Supplies, trade, procurement. Anything you need, I can provide. Though I hear you've got Vetra Nix keeping you well stocked.
Accurate.
You know Vetra?
I worked with her on the Nexus in those days of chaos. But I need ground under my feet, and soon hopefully trade will flourish on Eos.
One hopes. Why'd you come here?
So how did you end up here, Connor?
Me? You're the Grand Explorer. I fill out requisition forms.
Really? Everyone here has some kind of story.
I left mine back home. Or... Still... Ask me another time.
I see.
Is Eos trading with any new partners?
Right now, just the Nexus, but I have contracts with Wildcat salvages and independent miners. There will be more.
Mm-hmm. By Wildcat salvagers and independent miners, would you happen to mean, say, exiles?
Does the outpost have everything it needs?
We run through construction materials almost as fast as I can source them. But that means we're growing. As long as I have toilet paper, there are few complaints.
You said you know Vetra. What's she really like?
Ah, Vetra. You're lucky to have her. Few weathered the mutiny on the Nexus as gracefully. The mutineers tried to convince her to join them. She refused, yet many of them are still her contacts and allies. If Vetra Nix has advice for you, I'd listen.
Fair enough.
See you later.
Be well. Come back again.
I definitely might. I do have a whole bunch of quests I intend to pick up, so, you know. Oh, Terminal has a quest. Shrinkage from our survey team supply drops has been running at 15%. If we had people to spare, I'd send them to investigate. I see. Well, let's go do that.
Nav points of lost supplies noted, Pathfinder.
Thank you.
Nope.
Oops. Formal request for Darket Turian. Making the request again. I know it's not your fault. She's supposed to be second wave. I want a trail so that when all this calms down, we can get proper outraged. I see. Uh-huh. Requesting the deployment of Darket Turian W84 Christian. Okay. She's also my daughter. Well, okay.
Let's check it out.
Fair enough. So we're just getting quests by computer now. It's the wave of the future.
Ah, Pathfinder. I hear you're to thank for a physics-defying atmosphere processor.
That's me.
That's me. I'm Ryder.
Hanley Abrams, Director of Scientific Research on EOS, and writer of papers that start what the hell weather. But new galaxy, new world, and a really new start. Gotta keep up. How can I help you?
I was told that you have a quest.
What do you make of Lieutenant Bradley?
Determined as hell. And he has incredible faith in us to get this done. Bradley would carry this outpost on his back if he had to, and we'll make sure he never has to.
Activating that vault changed the planet. Anything to worry about?
Looking at data from the other outposts, whatever these vaults are doing seems to be permanent and beneficial, so far.
So far.
But the storms show no signs of returning, and I know who to contact for Remnant tech support. I'll take it.
What kind of research are you working on?
Ramirez asked me to help out with vaccines, so I'm growing bacteria. The glamorous life of a scientist.
I've got to go.
Keep up the good work.
I was told you have an exclamation point above your head. Give me a quest.
There. Did you feel that tremor? We've been tracking major seismic activity lately.
I thought you were working with bacteria.
Something strange is going on out there.
What happened to bacteria?
An earthquake something? Or volcano something?
I'm guessing a remnant something? That might help us. Eos has massive underground rivers we can't tap, but altering those tremors just right might crack the ground for irrigation. Our seismic survey hammers would be perfect. All I need is someone to place them. Please?
I'm sorry, survey hammers?
What's a seismic survey hammer?
Fox built them. They punch like a dozen Krogan and cause vibrational changes underground. The hammers give good geophysics data, but honestly, they're just fun.
Okay, Sure. This sounds more like hitting rocks for science than the actual quest hitting rocks for science.
You got it. Just tell me where to go.
I've marked out the areas where the tremors seem centered. Trigger the hammers there. Just be careful. The tremors are getting worse. Anything else before you go?
No, you've given me your quest. Bye. All right, so that over there is Cora's quest, but this over here is not. This is the only way I can get word out before someone gets killed. My work crew, they were talking... Oh, that's bad. I have to go with them. Maybe I can talk Jennings out of it. Oh, boy.
Someone left a warning. Looks like a work crew thinks they can take control of the Remnant.
They'll get chewed up if they try.
Yeah.
Work crew rosters are posted publicly.
The datapad mentioned Medbay. A little work, we could find where to catch up with them.
That sounds great. That sounds like a wonderful thing that we're definitely gonna do.
Armed and armored. Good for you. I could have used that ordnance a few weeks ago.
I'm Ryder, the human pathfinder.
Lieutenant Harper, we're looking for the Asari Ark.
So am I. Watching the skies every day, praying they survived the cat.
And...
The evidence pointed to the Ket being involved.
The way pain is involved when you get burned.
What happened?
The Ket chased our Ark across the cluster. But these weren't their regular soldiers. They were hunters. Elite killers.
That sounds like a problem.
Being hunted by an elite anything isn't fun. What were they after?
I don't know. I'm a junior. I just do what they tell me. A bridge officer, Sarissa something, gave the evacuation order. Hundreds of people, all trying to flee. It was...
Where could we look for the Ark?
We lost track. But they launched a ship to help evacuees, and her crew would know. You'd have to find her. Follow the transponder, maybe.
Sure.
Our Tempest is designed to find needles in haystacks. We'll handle this.
The ship's called the Paraphona. I'll give you her transponder codes and last flight plan.
Thanks.
Thank you. It's good to see the Ket aren't the only ones winning.
Okay. So we need to go back to Vold. Great. We're going to visit every planet we've ever been on twice before advancing the main quest. Awesome. Very impressive little town they've set up in the month since we were here.
What do I even do?
How long has it been? Do we know? Does anyone know?
This definitely treated wounds caused by a remnant. That datapad said the work crew tried to control them.
Sand particles were removed from the wound. Analyzing. The sand may be from several locations. I need more data to form a conclusion.
Awesome.
Excuse me, got a minute?
What's up, Kane Fox?
You haven't got a fuel cell, have you? The quartermaster says there's plenty, but she would. Wait, oh, shit, you're the Pathfinder. Sorry, no one said VIPs were coming by.
I'm just Ryder. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you too. I'm Fox, chief engineer at your service.
If you're the chief engineer, I probably should have met you at some point.
What do you do here?
My team gets things going. Water, power, communications, everything a civilization needs. Well, not laws or a constitution, but it's easier to concentrate on those when you got a flushing toilet.
Uh-huh.
What are the other outpost staff like?
Like Connor, you mean? She's pretty fun when you get to know her. Just don't get to know her over a poker game. Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, Fox.
Bye. Stay safe out there.
Jennings is the team leader. Okay. So what if we
Work
weren't?
rosters. That datapad mentioned the name Jennings. Here, Axel Jennings, assigned to set up weather monitoring devices all over the desert.
Only one location matches the sound from the medical equipment. A monolith.
Awesome.
Let's go.
Stupendous. Investigate the monolith site. Onward.
No sign of that work crew, but someone left their gear behind. Wait, I've got an open comm channel.
Easy money.
Once the electrical charge builds up, we'll have ourselves some nice, obedient remnant.
You better be sure this time, Jennings.
If you're that spooked, go hide behind the 4 giants. I'm busy.
Damn it. We've got to find them before they get them.
Where are they? Are they reachable? Get to the work crew in 2 minutes. Oh, God. The car. The space car. We have 2 minutes to get across the planet and save these idiots. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. I said fuck. I said, uh-oh. Awesome climbing mode. Oh, this is a bad start.
Bumpy ride getting this far. I doubt any of our vehicles were tested this hard.
We're outfitted best we can be.
Gil has tuned the Nomad perfectly for Eos.
He better have. We found it here. Also, apparently they're a cat. They're shooting us.
Looks like we have some scavenger animals on our lost supply crates.
I have no idea if we have any chance of doing this.
Tech. Stay alert.
Get to the crew.
Yeah, erosion and whatever. Let's find some tech.
Okay, someone mentioned the 4 giants. These appear to be the 4 giants. Hey, dipshits. Stop being dipshits.
Help us, please.
Hi. Hi. I'm here to save you. Please ignore the fact that I just drove over you.
I'll take you apart.
Die. Get shotgunned. Die. Haha. Get shotgunned. Okay. Who's in charge here, and did we run them over?
Great timing. Thanks for the assist.
Your experiment with the Remnant didn't work out?
Camera.
Okay, who squealed? Gasparic? Yeah, I bet.
Camera.
These Remnant could plow our fields, protect us from the Ket. You control them, why shouldn't we?
I don't control them.
I have a super intelligent AI and enough experience with the Remnant to be careful.
Reasonable.
Jennings, this isn't working. We tried.
Fine. But you can't protect us all the time, Pathfinder. Out here, we need every edge we can get.
Okay. Why are you wearing a baseball helmet, by the way? Okay. Well, job done. We saved these idiots' lives. Now to my space car. And away! Die, little alien bug.
Clean up. Not getting any of the supplies back this way, though. Sam, are you sure about this?
Yes, Pathfinder. The crates were opened using standard protocols. It's unlikely the local fauna could have accomplished this.
They're bugs, Sam. They didn't do it.
More data is required to be definitive, Pathfinder.
You're a real machine sometimes, Sam.
We were right to survey here. The beacons are important. I see.
Recording nav points for survey beacon placement. A trivial task.
Wasn't trivial to this technician. Load his protocol. The job doesn't go unfinished.
Ryder's gonna do all the tasks. Not really. Some of the tasks. Many of the tasks. This task and some others.
Don't worry, PB. We're going to bring the Asari Ark home.
Who's worried? The Lucinian's okay or it's not. Either way, not much I can do.
You don't care that thousands of your people are missing?
My people can figure it out. I've got Remnant to work on.
Yeah, Korra is much more broken up about the Asari.
Job started. Another step forward. Keep it up, Dad.
Sam, what am I hearing?
Technician Eric Camber's beacon protocols. They appear to include recorded motivational logs.
Awesome. Oh.
Progress made, whatever it is. Each day, one at a time. You'll be fine.
Okay. Where's this going?
Kind of put a beacon under my space car, which was great. Awesome climbing mode. Come on, awesome climbing mode. You can do it. You can do anything. You're awesome climbing mode. Yes! You actually can do anything. Holy crap. We marked a malfunctioning drone. Hooray! Apparently, due south of us is a new quest. Is it a good quest? Probably not, given the recent quality of quests. But, you know, one lives in hope. Final entry, closing muster point Delta. Oh no. Oh no.
Recording Initiative Cryo Identification E97 Durango. Chief Engineer Grace Leto.
Last one out during the evac.
She took risks and they didn't work. But nothing worked.
She still left. Some of us kept trying.
Hey, thanks for watching. Here's the stream schedule. If you want to click some buttons, it would help a lot. And if you don't, fine, go away.